Okay, you know what? Let's take a gander here. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bianca Scogan Beauty. My name is Bianca and I have an addiction to blush and shopping for makeup. And I'm a shopaholic. All of the things. I barely could fit all of these blushes in the screen. It's ridiculous. There's probably some that are out of the screen a little bit, but I have 105 blushes here. And I counted like this one, I counted this as one. So that technically could be 106 because it's 2 blushes, but it's like 1 blush container, whatever. I am going to declutter these, but I am trying to, with my no buy, I am trying to use my makeup. So I might not be decluttering 50% like I wanted to before because I'm actually, this is the makeup I have and I'm not going to be buying anymore. But this is too much for one person. I have 2 cheeks. I have 1 face. This is 105 blushes. Shopaholicism is a real problem. Anyways, I have 105 blushes. I am going to split these up into, I believe, by color. So because the more specific I get, the easier it will be to get rid of things. If I just try to do it now with all of them, it will hurt my brain. So I'll do like the bright pink blushes separate from the oranges, from the purples, and the mauves. I don't know. We'll split this up and it'll be a fun time. So my goal, it's not 50%, but my goal is to get rid of 40. And my husband just said, he was like, wow, that's a lot. And then I said, well, I'll still have 65. And then he went, no, that's good. 65 is still a lot. So that's the goal, get rid of 40. We'll see what happens. I hope you like this video. If you do, subscribe. So here I have some purple blushes. I also, in the next category, have kind of some berry blushes. It's nonsense. How I'm dividing these, it's just nonsense. Yeah, I could keep all of the berries and purples together, but it just gets out of hand and I need to just divide these up and make them small so I can work with small groups. Otherwise I get overwhelmed. So that's all. Okay, so I have these right here. We have 4 powders and 10 creams. These 2 look very similar. This one is ColourPop's Night Bloom, which I really love this one. Clinique's, it's because purple is one of my top favorite colors. And I love to wear it on my face, like on my cheeks, on my eyes. I love purple. So it's hard for me to get rid of purple. Anyways, this one is Clinique. It is Pansy Pop. This one is Charlotte Tilbury. Nope. It is Pat McGrath. And it is in the shade Fabulous Flirtations and Exquisite, with an S in front of Exquisite, Seductions. And that one's mixed together. Like I mixed them 2 together, so it made this kind of pinky purple color, but I could go in either way. Then this is from Lorac. It is Ultraviolet. This is from About Face. It is Score. This one is brand new. This is from Morphe. It is Electric Lavender. This is from Fenty Beauty Drama Class. I don't think this one is even sold anymore. I think she stopped selling this one because it was probably not doing very well because it's a very blue purple. A lot of these are more of a pink purple, but if you can tell, these 2 right here are my most blue purple, and that's these 2. And I find that they're very rare. It's rare to find a blue purple blush. You can find a pink purple, but not a blue purple. This is also brand new. This is from Danessa Myricks, and it's this. Look at this beauty right here. Whew. Beautiful. This one's from Persona. It is in the shade Jam. This one is from Fenty. It is in the shade Cool Berry. This is from Bite Beauty. It is Hibiscus Slush. This is the worst applicator in the entire world. I had to literally I've used this one 5 times. So it's pretty much full and I still had to push down on it because half of it is just the lid. The other half is the applicator anyways. Bite went out of business and it may be because of this stupid blush. No, actually there was many reasons I'm sure, but it's a terrible applicator. This is from Glossier. It's a cloud paint in Haze. It is over here. Oh, wait, here, that one's Bite. This one's Haze. This one is from Rare Beauty. Right there, it is Faith. And this one is from M Cosmetics, right here in the shade Little Lilac. Boom, boom. Okay, so 14. Let's try to get rid of 6. Yeah? Yeah, okay. I know I'm getting rid of Little Lilac because this color is absolutely stunning, but it doesn't dry down. It stays wet. It stays like like where that your hair gets stuck in it because it's constantly, it doesn't dry down. And I don't like that. I love it. I love it so much. I love the color, but I just can't handle that my hair gets stuck in it. It's gross. It stays dewy. So it is a dewy, like I think it's a dewy blush. It's meant to be, like it's a serum blush. So it's meant to be that way. I can't. I don't like the formulation. So we're going to get rid of it. Let's think about these powders. Okay. So I want to keep the Lorac one because it's so rare. It is so, it's that blue purple, which is so unique. Okay. We're going to keep Lorac. Then we have these 3. This one is Pat McGrath. We're keeping Pat McGrath. I love this blush. I love that it can go pink. I love that it can go purple. I love that I can swirl it together and get like a purpley pink. It's great. Now these two, okay? I don't need both. They basically are the same right here. This Pansy Pop, I like this. I really like it, but it's hard. Like it's a hard, you need a stiffer brush to actually get it to apply anything. Whereas this one from ColourPop, you don't. You don't need a stiff brush to get that color application. So we are going to declutter the Clinique and we are going to keep the Night Bloom from ColourPop. Okay, so we are keeping 3, decluttering 2. Great. Okay, now here are my like true purples, okay? So we have these 3 and I'm not getting rid of any of them. This one's brand new. So this one's not sold anymore. And this one, it's kind of new to my collection and I like it. And you know what? I'm not buying any more makeup for the rest of 2023. So I'm letting myself keep them. Okay, now we are going to try to get rid of something here. Okay, okay. Oh no. What though? I was thinking that I would probably get rid of this Bite one, but look at it. Look at it. It's this one right here. It's so pretty. We're going to keep the Bite one. It's really pretty. I just got this Danessa Myricks one. It's pretty. I really like it. It is very, very, very pigmented. And a little goes a long way. And I probably should have gotten a lighter color. And I actually have the, is it like Roses and Brunch or something like that, which is more of a mauve color. I have that in my Sephora cart right now for, I don't know. I'm allowed to buy things if I have a gift card, and I do have a $50 Sephora gift card. So it's in my Sephora cart. I just haven't, it's waiting. It's like, we'll see if I need this, which as you saw, I don't need it. So anyways, I probably should have gotten a lighter color, but c'est la vie. Okay, then this one right here. This is from Fenty. I love it. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, Bianca, you're not doing very good. All right, well, purples are tough. Hopefully I'm better with the other colors because you know what? The only one that I'm thinking about getting rid of is this Rare Beauty one. And I love these Rare Beauty ones. This is not a good solution, but I'm gonna put this one with my berries because I feel like it's more of a berry color. And I'll make a decision when I'm with the berries. So we're keeping those. That was a bad round. Did I start with a bad round? Yeah, sure. I only got rid of 2. All right, let's go to the next round. Was trying to declutter 40 aiming too high? So these are like, I guess, deep blushes. It started with just berries. And then I was swatching and noticed that like 3 or 4 of them that I had were not as berry as I thought they were. So I brought in the 3 like brown ones that I have because I didn't know what else to do with those and I didn't want there to be a whole category for 3 brown ones. So there it is. Here we go. We have 9 of them. Let's try to get rid of 4. Oh, that is a high. We'll see. We'll see what we do, because right now I only think I might get rid of one of these. So I have a problem. I just love blush so much. I buy them because they're pretty. Okay, anyways, this is from Item Beauty in the shade Bad Bleep. And this, it's right here, really pretty. That one is a nice berry. This one is from Benefit. It is in the shade Moon. And look at how that is like a really pretty berry color. It actually looks kind of terracotta on the camera, but it comes out and it doesn't, it has more of a terracotta than berry. I don't understand. This is LYS in the shade Self Love. It's right here. Then we have this one from Tower 28. It is in the shade After Hours here. We have this one from Juice Beauty, and can you tell that that looks like something's growing on it? It doesn't look good. So that's one I am gonna get rid of it. It's right here. It is a really, really pretty color. It seems like, so this is one I am gonna throw away. I am not gonna pass that on. I could probably put some isopropyl alcohol on it and sanitize it, but then maybe it'll just grow something on it for the next person. Here's the Rare Beauty blush that I put in here in the berries, and it doesn't fit here in the berries. I don't want to declutter any of these Rare Beauty blushes because it is my favorite blush formula. Out of all these blushes, it is my favorite. It is the hardest one to wear because it already is a very pigmented formula, and it is the most pigmented of them all, but I like it so much. Okay, then we have these three browns. This one is Makeup Revolution, and these don't have the shade name on them, so I don't know what it is, but it's like the brown one. And then here, another Rare Beauty one, it's in the shade Believe, and then Tower 28 in the shade Power Hour. Okay, so obviously we're going to get rid of this from Juice Beauty because it's disgusting. Okay, now, I said I wanted to get rid of 4, but then I was like, that's not gonna happen. So let's get rid of 2. This is so hard. I'm keeping them all. Maybe I'll do better with another category. I'm not doing very good right now. I don't know. I'm making up names at this point. This is like mauve, light pink, neutral. It's a nice neutral pink. I like that. A neutral pink. There it is. Yeah. I think Hannah Louise Poston has called it like old gum. And not all of them look like old gum, like this one. I feel like that looks like old gum. Let's start here. I have it. I tried to squeeze them all in on one hand here. This one we're starting with Benefit Cosmetics in the shade Dandelion. We have Bare Minerals in the shade Call My Blush. Then we have this MOB. This one I got from the Beautylish Lucky Bag. It is, I don't remember because it was a single. Oh, poop. I don't remember what that one is called. Anyways, then we have Odin's Eye. This is Sweet Peach. This is one of their older blushes. This is Pat McGrath in the shade Fabulous Flirtations. Uh-oh. This says it's the same name as the other one. Oh. This is Divine Rose. Okay, let me get, the other one was called, oh no, Venusian Sunrise. There it is. This one was Venusian Sunrise. You just gotta know where to look. There's a lot of writing on the back of here. Divine Rose, right there. Then we have Tarte Party. I feel like when I add that, all those A's, I also want to say tay. Party. Anywho, this one is Persona. I just got this one recently. I don't know. It's newer to my collection. In Carmel. And this one is Tower 28. It is Magic Hour. This one is Item Beauty. It's verified. Then we have Item Beauty again. It is Admit It. This is my first cream blush. So it might be time to kick the bucket. I don't know. Does it have expiration, it's 12 months, and it's probably like 2.5 years old. So it's on the older side, but I don't feel like it doesn't smell bad, and there's no mildew growing in it, so yeah. It's in the shade Rose Pink. This one is LYS in the shade Grateful. This is Decluttering in the shade Bread and Butter. This one is the Revolution, Makeup Revolution, and it doesn't have a shade, or it does, but it's not on the packaging, which I feel like is a flaw of theirs. They should really put the name on the packaging. This one's a new Odin's Eye blush that I broke. I dropped it and then fixed it with isopropyl alcohol, so that's why you might be like, why are there weird colors going on? Because I dropped it. It is in the shade Sunset Clouds. Okay, so how many do we have? 15. Let's try to get rid of 7. Oh my gosh, we can do it, Bianca. You can do this. You can get rid of 7. I don't care for this one. Dandelion, you're gone. Because it's so light. I did put it on my, like, where this bone is, but it's still, it barely shows up. I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay. Then this, the Bare Minerals one, not a huge fan either. Meh, gone. Okay. Then we have these two. One is from MOB, one is from Odin's Eye. And, you know, you can still get the MOB and you can't still get the Odin's Eye. That is kind of makes a little bit of a decision for me. It's funny because they don't look very similar in pan. Maybe they do there, but in person, this Odin's Eye one has a little bit more deepness to it. It's a little bit more raspberry, but on my hand, they look exactly the same. So we're gonna get rid of Odin's Eye. Why? Because we're trying here. Oh, we're putting it there. We're keeping you, MOB. Why? I don't know. It's Pat McGrath. We're not getting rid of Pat McGrath. This Partey, we're getting rid of you. So Partey is here. Isn't it? No, Partey is here. Okay. Then we have this one. I just got, this is pretty new to my collection. So Persona, we're keeping that Carmel one. Then, okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm really trying hard. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Don't get things out of order here, Bianca. Okay. So in old videos, it was these two. These two look so similar, and I've always tried to keep one and get rid of the other one. And I have a hard time because this was like my first cream blush, and it is so beautiful. Oh, I have a hard time with it. Oh, see, I already knew I would do this. So there is Tower 28. There is, these two are item. You think, Bianca, why didn't I put that one in with my berries? Because I had it in with the berries originally, and it was so much lighter than all the rest of them. And I was like, that looks more like a mauve. And then I put it on with all of these, and it's definitely darker than them. I don't know. It's nice. I actually am going to keep it because I feel like it's in between berry and it's in between this neutral pink. It's more like a true mauve than the rest of them. So that one is going to get kept. You're staying with these. The Item Beauty is hard to get rid of because Item Beauty you can't purchase anymore, because you might still be able to find it on the internet somewhere, but I believe they're not selling them anymore. Oh man, we are going to get rid of Item Beauty. It's these two. The thing is, why I'm probably not being very strict here is because I will declutter them and then I regret it and I go back into these declutter bins and I just go pull it out. And I'm like, nobody will know. Although then I do these declutter videos again and they show up again. So I'm trying to not have any regret for decluttering things, because if I love them both, I want to keep them both. But if I don't love them both and I'm not going to use them both and they're exactly the same color, then why am I keeping them both? And they are. They're exactly the same color. But I love them both. I love them both. This LYS one, it's a different color and it has more of like a satin matte kind of ness to it. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, these. Okay, so we have this one right here, which is Vanessa Myricks Makeup Revolution, and then Odin's Eye. This one. Honest Beauty. I did it. Whew. That was hard. That was hard. This is ridiculous. So getting rid of 6, keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm happy with that. All right, I wanted to do a fun color. because the last one, I mean, it was a neutral color, like neutral fun, like kind of, I don't know, that's the plan here, ish, whatever. So we have 10. One, we're counting this as one because I can't just declutter one of them. So that's why it's counting as one, even though technically it's 2. This is my hot pink blushes. Some of them are hot pink cool, and some of them are hot pink warm. Yeah. So I just did a cool pink video, and it's up on my channel right now. It was a really interesting video. I was kind of comparing my blushes to this Dior one. Anywho, if you want to go watch it, it's up there on my channel. So I bought an excess of pink blush so that I could compare and contrast to this guy. I don't need this many blushes that are this color. Do you know what I mean? So let's get rid of some of them. I want to keep this one because it's nice that it has 2. Also, this one, this is from Juvia's Place. It is in the shade Volume 4. I feel like I should have a better shade than that. This one is Dior Pink. This one is NARS Gaiety. This one is Persona Bubble. This one is Kaleidos, I don't remember. This one is About Face Shagged. This one is Fenty Beauty Bikini Martini. This one is, and these 2 don't have names on them, and thus I don't have that name in my brain, so I don't have that name. And this one is Rare Beauty Lucky, and this one is Tristique St. Barth's Pink. So it might be St. Bart, but it's spelled Barth. I don't know. My husband, who's better at that kind of stuff than me, said it might be Bart. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we are going to keep this Juvia's Place because I like that it has 2. It's a 2-in-1. We're going to keep this Dior because I spent too much money on it. It was like $40 for one blush, and it's really pretty, so we're going to keep it. Then we have this Gaiety one. It's exactly like the Dior, and I got it from a TJ Maxx. So if I did spend, I think these blushes are a good like $35 question mark. If I spent that much on it, I probably would keep it because I spent a lot of money on it, but I didn't. So I feel good about passing that one along. Then we have Bubble, which is, I like this color blush. It's fun for, like, I like purple. I like this hot pink. I think it's a fun like spring and summer color. So I like that one, and I like the Kaleidos. These ones, I don't want to get rid of them because they have this pretty packaging, and I kind of want to keep them in like the set that I have them in. So yeah, I didn't do great. It's kind of like this Glossier Haze. Ooh, that little goes a long way with Glossier. Kind of. See, pretty similar. And you know what? I don't need both of those. Let's put Glossier on the chopping block. Oh, that was the word I was searching for. The maybe pile. There it is. We're going to keep this one though. I do like this Bikini Martini. It's my only cream blush in this baby pink color, so it's staying. Then I have these hot pinks. And I like these 2. I think that they have different tones to them. This one is more warm, and this one has more of that like hot Barbie pink. I like them both. I think they're pretty. This one though, like, I don't know, I've had it for a long time and I just don't use it very often. So I feel like I can pass that one along. I'm not excited to use it. Did I only get rid of 2? Yeah, I did. But, well, maybe getting rid of this one. Not doing great. All right, corals. Some are a little bit more on the orangey side. Some are a little bit more on the pinky side. Some are pink orange. Coral. All right, so 2 hands. And the thing about like orange and coral. Okay, I honestly should be wearing more orange and coral than I do because I prefer a warm eyeshadow than a cool eyeshadow color. And from like color theory, from what I've learned, if you're wearing like a warm eyeshadow, you should probably be also wearing a warm blush. If you're wearing cool toned eyeshadow, you should probably be wearing a cool toned blush. ish, I guess, you know, but I do really love wearing purple eyeshadow. So maybe that's why I like purple blush so much. I don't know. I do really like wearing warm eyeshadow because I have green eyes, and like reds and oranges offset my green eyes really well, but so does purple. Anyways, orange is my least favorite color of all colors in the world. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Is it a good blush color? Yeah. Does it work really well with warm eyeshadow colors? Yeah. Do I wear it a lot? No. Why? I need to be like Bianca, color theory. When you're wearing a warm eyeshadow color, wear a warm blush. I think I just wear a neutral blush. Like the old gum color is what I usually, when I wear a warm eyeshadow, I wear that. Anyways, long explanation. Let's try to keep some of these so I can wear some of these. How many do I have? 15. Let's try to get rid of 7. Okay, here we are. We have, this is from Laura Geller in the shade Tropic Hues. Patrick Ta in the shade She's Passionate. This is Jacqueline Cosmetics in the shade Love Language. This is a powder blush, which is so unique. Then we have M Cosmetics in the shade Magic Hour. We have Phase Zero in the shade Making Moves. We have Clinique in the shade Melon Pop Kaleidos. I don't know what color it is because it's not on the packaging. Tom Ford. I got this from Influencer, or there's no way I would spend $90 on a blush. Let me tell you that. This is an explicit blush. Then we have, this is from Hourglass in the shade Incandescent Electra. Then we have Benefit in the shade Sugar Bomb. And it's interesting because it has like 4 colors there, but if you mix them together, they come out pretty corally. Then we have Tarte, Peach Sunset, Honest Beauty, Peony Pink. This one, it does actually come out really, like that looks pretty darn orange. But it is actually from YC collection. It is called Watermelon. Daniel Sandler, this is Luxe. This one, RMS, this one just came to me in an Ipsy, so it's very, very new to my collection. This one is in the shade Modest. Okay, you know what? Let's take a gander here. This top one right here from Laura Geller is stunning. It is shimmery and it's really very pretty. These baked blushes from Laura Geller are absolutely beautiful. And I believe that Kosas Beauty has been like hinting that they're gonna come out with some marble blushes, but like I feel like they hinted that months ago and they still haven't come out with them in any yet. But look, beautiful marble blush right here. I think I got this in an Ipsy years ago and it's still beautiful. I would love to keep that. Patrick Ta. This one is also really pretty. Okay. This one. This is such a unique color to my collection. Okay, this guy. This from M Cosmetics. It's really light. It's very faint. And the very faint blushes I don't love because I have to build them up so much. So I don't need it. Yeah, I can declutter that one. Okay, so now from Phase Zero, I feel like these two are pretty similar. So we have this Phase Zero and we have this Laura Geller. And it's funny because the Laura Geller doesn't look like, you have to swatch it to determine because of all the marbles that it is actually as coral as it is. But they are both glimmery and beautiful. Which one do I like more? I'm wondering which one's older because I kind of want to keep the newer one. Okay, this is going on the chopping block. This one I'm keeping. Okay, keeping you. Let's close it so I don't spill powder everywhere. Okay, then this next row we have, okay, these two are like the same color from, they're both like a hot pink coral. And we have the Clinique one and the Kaleidos one. This Clinique one is just like the other one. It is hard to get out unless you have a very dense brush. And the Kaleidos one, I don't want to break up the set. So we are going to get rid of this Clinique one. Okay, then we have this Tom Ford one. This is a $90 blush. We're gonna keep that. I didn't pay $90, but it's a $90 blush. Okay, then we have this one from Hourglass, and then we have this one from Benefit. I like the Hourglass one. The Benefit one is Nothing to write home about. It's actually kind of light. So Benefit gone, Hourglass keeping. Okay, these ones. I feel like this is kind of similar to the ones that were in like my old gum color, and I kept some of those. So I would like to compare those. That's what I'll do. That is what I will do. Let's compare. Okay, it's this Tower 28 one. Look at them. They are so similar. This one has more of a satin finish, and this one is very glossy. And I did get rid of the Honest Beauty one that was in this formula. So I kind of, I'm gonna put it on the chopping block. I don't know. Then we have Honest Beauty. I didn't keep the other Honest Beauty one, the rose pink. So I kind of want to keep the peony pink. Oh goodness. Okay, so I have, these two are very similar. This YC one in this watermelon, or this one in the powder one, that is very bright, but I like it. Okay, look at this RMS one. Do you see how it's like breaking up and going into the fine lines? I don't like that. So that's gone. I'm getting rid of that one. Okay, we are getting rid of 4. We have gotten rid of 4. I said I want to get rid of 5, okay? So unless I get rid of these 2 or one of them on the chopping block. I like this Daniel Sandler one. This is bright and kind of fun, so we're gonna keep it. Okay, keep that on the chopping block. These two have similar colors, and they both are that satin matte kind of situation, but have this like, old gum is the only phrasing I can come up for, even though that sounds gross, yuck. But they are similar enough, so I would like to probably just keep one of them. And I think it's going to be Daniel Sandler. So keep Daniel Sandler, get rid of Tarte. We're getting rid of 5. Keeping 9, getting rid of 5. And 1 on the chopping block. Can you guess what this color combination is? Maybe, because it's all made up. Terracotta / red. That's what I have made up that this color combination is. Terracotta. Okay, we have by Rose Inc, Foxglove. By About Face, Smash. LYS, Unforgettable. Rare Beauty, Love. Bare Minerals Bronzer in the shade Kiss of Rose. This is Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Walk of No Shame. We have Nabla in the shade Lola. We have Tarte Maneater Blush and Glow in the shade Berry. It's funny because I didn't put it with the berries because it doesn't look very berry. Winky Lux in the shade Crown. Thrive Cosmetics in the shade Dion. LYS in the shade Empower. Persona, this guy is like red. These next two are like red. This is Kiss. This is Benefit. It's a tint, so this can be lips or cheeks. It's the Love tint. That's just what it is. Then we have MAC. This was a Stranger Things collaboration. It is like, he likes it cold. He likes it cold. Okay, that sounds like a vampire thing, but Stranger Things isn't vampires. Is it? I don't know, I haven't watched it. Kaleidos, I don't know. Okay, how many do I have? 15. Also, this Nabla one is definitely coral. And I just did corals and I can't go back. So I can't go back. We have 15. Let's try to get rid of 6. Let's try to get rid of 6. I think that's a good goal. All right, we have this one from Rose Inc. It's really very pretty. It's still pretty new to my collection, and it is a nice true terracotta. I feel like this one and this one are really nice terracottas, and they're from Rare Beauty and Rose Inc. And this one is very dewy, and this one is very matte. So I feel like they complement each other well, so we are going to keep both of those. Rare Beauty and Rose Inc. Okay, now, these two. We have from LYS and About Face. They are similar, if not identical. I do not need to keep both of those. The About Face ones are not as lasting. They don't last as long. So we're gonna get rid of the About Face one. Can you believe it? That's the first About Face one I've gotten rid of because those are kind of new. to my collection. So I'm very surprised by myself. I don't think I'm going to probably get rid of any of the bronzers. I have all 3 of them and I really like them. So yeah, this is it and it's beautiful. This is the rose one. It is the deepest out of all 3. So it's really pretty. I like it. This is the Walk of No Shame. And I don't feel like I need to keep both. But last time I tried to declutter a Charlotte Tilbury and everybody was like, So here's my thought process is right now I have the Walk of No Shame and I have the Pillow Talk. I am only going to keep one. Which one is it going to be? So let's just do that right now. Can you guys see over? It's down here. I'm getting stuff on myself and I'm getting things out of Bianca. Okay. So let's do this right now. Let's keep the Pillow Talk and get rid of the Walk of No Shame because the rose one, the Kiss of Rose, is almost identical to the Walk of No Shame. So let's keep Pillow Talk. And which is funny because the last time I think I tried to declutter Pillow Talk and then I went back on it because I had guilt. Am I gonna have a guilt again? Yeah, why? Why? You know what? Let's put it in the, what did I call it? Why can't I think? It's because it's 11:30 at night and my brain is dead. We're gonna put this in the maybe pile. Maybe. Great. Okay, Nabla. I only have one Nabla blush and I feel like I didn't have this pretty color of coral. Maybe I did, I don't know. I like it, it's pretty. Okay, so this one is from Tarte. It's like in between berry and terracotta. It's very interesting. I like it. It's one of my only Tarte blushes that I really like. Like I know that Tarte, people love the Tarte formula of blushes and I really only like this one. And so I like it, I'm keeping it. Okay, this one from Wikilux. I hate this contraption. I hate, it doesn't store in anything. I can't store this because of it's beautiful. This is the most beautiful packaging. This is almost would make like the most beautiful gift because I've had this for like a year and have used it several times and it has kept this rose. But you can't keep this in any drawers because it's so big. So my daughter saw this and was so excited about this. She was like, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So I think I'll save this for my daughter. Yeah, is she only 9? Yeah, but whatever. I'm gonna keep that for her. So we're gonna declutter that. This one from Thrive, it's Dion. It's right here. It's very pretty. Oh, I always open the wrong side. It's pretty, and I don't have a lot of stuff from Thrive because Thrive it's kind of pricey and they don't have a lot of sales. So I'm keeping it. Okay, the next hand. This LYS one is dark and beautiful. Gonna keep that. These two are so unique to my collection. Gonna keep those. Okay, so these two, I feel like these are very similar. Do I need both of them? Do I need this MAC one and this Kaleidos one? I feel like, is this my only MAC blush? I think it might be, but that's okay. We're gonna keep Kaleidos and we're going to get rid of MAC Stranger Things. I don't even watch Stranger Things, so. Well, now I'm going to get rid of the Charlotte Tilbury because I did so bad. I only decluttered 4. Let's see, I wanted to do 6, so let's see if I can do one more. Well, let's put this one, here we go. We're gonna put this with the corals. Does that mean I did worse on the corals and better on this one? Sure, but this one's with the corals. So I decluttered 4 and I kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I gonna have decluttered 40? Probably not. We'll see at the end. I really want to have decluttered 40 at the end. That's the main goal here. My next color combination is orange.
Orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? Was what my husband just said? Okay, but it's like these two are orange. Actually, this guy's orange too. These 4 are orange. The rest are like, eh. This is actually pretty darn coral. I'm not good at this. It's fine. It's fine. It just was so bright that I put it with my like bright oranges, and then it ended up being really coral. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm getting rid of some of these, that's what matters. Okay? Cool. So, Kaleidos. Don't know what color it is. Pat McGrath. This is Desert Orchid. This is Bare Minerals Kiss of Copper. This is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is Kosa's Papaya 1972. This is Georgia. Wait, Benefit Georgia, which is actually kind of more like a freaking highlighter. Anyways, Honest Beauty, Coral Peach, Fenty Beauty Peach Face, Rowan Beauty, Sunlit Coral, which should have been my first hint that it's coral, but you know. This is YC Collection. It is Guava. That is really tiny font. That was hard to read. This is Rare Beauty in the shade Joy. Okay. Okay, so this is unique. And I don't want to break up the collection of Kaleidos, so keeping that one. Okay, these 3 are very similar. They're kind of like a grungy brown, like a brownie orange. Did I say grungy brown? Oh my gosh. It is getting late and my brain is dying. These are a brownie orange. So they're very similar to each other. Do I need to keep all 3 of them? No. But I got rid of the other Charlotte Tilbury. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Can one of you guys hop out of the computer right now and tell me what to do? Okay. Pat McGrath. I can't get rid of Pat McGrath. I spent way too much money on this one. But honestly, I like this one the best out of all 3. It just is showing, it has the best like pigmentation. Okay, we will come back. This one is too light. These are too light. I would have to build them up forever to even make anything happen on my skin tone. Those are easy. I'm getting rid of both of those. Great. Those were easy. These, I don't want to talk about those. Okay, so then we have these 2 right here. These are Honest Beauty and Fenty. Orange. Orange Blush is funny for me because I don't wear it very often, even though I should because I like warm eyeshadow. Okay, we're keeping this one because I like it. It's newer to my collection. I bought it at the end of 2022. I like it. It's staying. Okay, here we go. These 2 and these 2. I feel like I don't have very many true orange, and these are them. So I kind of want to keep them because how many true oranges do I have? 4, and they all are very different. Like that's kind of a brown orange. That one's kind of like a little bit of a pink orange. This is like I don't know, that one is like a light orange, even though it actually looks very real orange, but it has like a white undertone to it, a white pigment base. And this one has more of like an orange. I'm keeping them all. This is great. Goodness gracious. Okay, now we're back to use 3. Can I make my goal 2 because I've already gotten rid of 2? Okay, so here's the thought. If I get rid of these, if I get rid of any of these, my thought is that I will go back and take them out. I will have regrets and I will go and take them out of my declutter pile because I was like, how the heck did you declutter a Charlotte Tilbury or did you declutter a Pat McGrath? Even though this one is the best out of all 3. So to just avoid doing that, let's just keep them. Yeah, are they all 3 basically the same? Yeah, but I don't want to have regrets. No regrets. We only decluttered 2. Can you believe it? This is the last one. The last one. Okay. What am I naming this one? Pink. Light pink? The ones that I couldn't come into any other collection? Pink. This is the pink one. Okay, we have Bare Minerals bronzer in the shade Kiss of Pink. This is Melt in the shade Pink Moon. It's a highlight, but it's kind of pinky. This is Huda Beauty. I actually had this one in my highlighter declutter and determined it was more of a blush topper. It is in the shade Thea. This one is Ofra. It is in the shade Candy Apple. This one is Item Beauty in the shade Oopsies. This one is Tarte in the shade Kisses. This is Essence in the shade The Berry Connection. Patrick Ta in the shade She's That Girl. This one is Elf in the shade, where is it? It's on the side and it's really hard to see. Tahiti. Yeah, I think it's Tahiti. Then we have another Melt in the shade Pinched. Tower 28 in the shade Happy Hour. We have Daniel Sandler in the shade Pop. Rare Beauty in the shade Grace. Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. NYX in the shade Sweet. Nope, that's Sweet Cheek in the shade Baby Doll. Charlotte Tilbury, the Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pinkgasm. And then Rare Beauty in the shade Adore. Okay, how many do I have? 17. And I'm counting this as one because I can't declutter half of it and keep the other half. So 17. All right, let's try to get rid of 5. That is the goal. Let's get rid of 5. Okay, so this one right here from Bare Minerals, I didn't want to get rid of any of these because I thought that they were like really great, but this one is kind of like that old gum color and I felt like I already have it. So shocker, we're gonna get rid of it. That came out of nowhere. Okay, so I feel like that should have gone in the neutral pinks, but too late now. Okay, these two are like a blush topper and I don't feel like I need both of them. So this one is the Melt one, this one's the Huda Beauty. The Huda Beauty one is prettier. So Melt is gone. Huda is staying. Okay, then we have Ofra and Item Beauty. Wow, the Ofra one is really pretty. This one, it's this Tahiti one, is also very close. These 3 are very close. This Elf one, I don't really like. It's hard to pick up. I feel like it gets a film over it. So we are gonna get rid of the Elf one. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't have an Ofra blush besides that one. I do like that it is smaller packaging. I do like the little mini sizes because my collection is so large. As for now, I'm gonna keep both of these, but let's come back to that. Okay, then we have this Item Beauty one. I kept a lot of Item Beauty ones, and I feel like this one is kind of similar to ones I have. So let's keep these 2 and get rid of this Item Beauty. Even though I feel like some of them are similar and some of them, it's similar enough. And I like these 2 formulas better. Keeping those 2, getting rid of those. I am keeping 3 and getting rid of 4 as of right now. Things are looking on the upside in this category right now. Okay. So this one from Essence here, this one could have been in my hot pink blush. I did actually in my hot pink blush video kind of compare this one, but I felt like it wasn't as hot pink, although it is, I don't know, I don't really like it that much. It's not that great. It is a $5 blush, so it does kind of wear like a $5 blush, so I'm not gonna keep it. Patrick Ta, it is a 2-fer, so we have the powder and the cream, and I love it. I love Patrick Ta. Okay, now, I wish I was this fast with all of them. Oh, look, I need to wash this blanket afterwards. That's fun. We are on to the sand. Okay, this one, I feel like it's kind of close to these 2. Like it has that peachy tone to it. It's like it's kind of corally. But I have gotten rid of like every single Melt blush that I have. Every single Melt highlight, every single Melt bronzer, every Melt item that I have all throughout today, all these declutter videos. So I want to keep one and it will be this one. So I am keeping this guy and I am getting rid of all the other ones that I got rid of today. This Tower 28 one. Tower 28 has one of the best formulas and it is a really pretty pink. So I'm keeping that guy. Daniel Sandler. I kept the orange one of this Daniel Sandler. And this one, it feels like it's kind of breaking up a little bit. You probably can't tell, but it does kind of seem like it's breaking up on my skin. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Rare Beauty. I love Rare Beauty. So we've got, this one is Grace and this one is Happy. I'm not getting rid of Rare Beauty. I love you, Rare Beauty. Then we have this NYX. We have the Charlotte Tilbury and we have Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty, staying. It's just my favorite formula. I love that it just takes one dot and then it stays all day. And it's so pigmented. It's just a great formula. I'm keeping this Charlotte Tilbury light wand because I don't know, they're the thing right now, and it's really pretty. It's a beautiful, it's almost like a highlight for someone with deeper skin, but maybe just like a, oh there, it's almost like a blush topper. I don't know. Charlotte Tilbury has come out with some of the matte blushes, but as I'm on my no buy, I did not buy them, obviously. So anyways, I bought those during Black Friday or the last the last Sephora sale. So this is my last one. And what did I say? I wanted to get rid of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one will go on the chopping block. We'll see if where I'm at when I'm done with everything said and done, because I don't really have a feeling yes or no about that one. The next one, I'm kind of like, meh, I could take it or leave it. So we're gonna put it on the chopping block. That was the word. And see where I'm at the end of things. Let's count up how many I kept and then how many I'm decluttering, and hopefully it'll be 40 that I'm decluttering, because that was my goal. I have bad news. There's 74 here.
So you did not do 40.
So I did not do 40.
Hey, it's a good effort though. You sure did try.
I'm going to try to get rid of 4. So I have 70. Also, I have these that are on the chopping block, which obviously I'm gonna get rid of them. I think I like this one better than this one. So I know that's not getting rid of, that's just switching out, but okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so we are going to try to get rid of 4 at this point, because I wanna get rid of 4. Were there any on here that I was like, meh, meh? These 2 YC collections, I never use them. I never do. But then I swatch them and I'm like, oh my gosh, they are stunning. So I get mad at myself for not using them. So it's a good thing that I do this because it's teaching me something. Okay, this Rare Beauty one, it is very light. It is in the shade Adore. I know that I was talking about how I don't want to get rid of any of the Rare Beauty ones, but those are like the full size ones. This one is light and little, so I'm okay. I'm getting rid of 1 more. Okay, so now we have 3 more that I want to get rid of. This MLB one. I got it and I was like, meh, meh. I'm never excited to use Tarte. So there's another one. 1 more. Bianca, you can do this. Look at them and see which one you are not excited to use. I did it. I did it. Did I get rid of 40? No. But I got really close. 70. You know what? I will call that a good day. I had 105 and now I have 70. It's still too many, but this is a hard thing to do. I spent my hard-earned money for, let's see, almost all of these. I think this is the only one that I got for free. This one I got from Influencer. Some of them I did get from TJ Maxx, so I spent less, or I got from like, you know, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, so I got from half off. But I spent my hard-earned money for all of these, except for this one. And it is hard to get rid of things that you spend. Like, I work really hard at my job, and I spend a lot of my money on makeup, so it's hard to get rid of these. So there it is. Okay, let's show you what I decluttered. Okay, so the number is not a surprise because math, which sometimes I can do better than other times, but this is 35. This is my declutter pile, and I am decluttering 35. I decluttered more than I decluttered for my highlighters, and I decluttered for my bronzers, but I had more than double the amount of highlighters and more than double the amount of bronzers, and I didn't declutter more than double, so it's problematic.
I love blush. It's something that I have an obsession with. And also, I am trying to not buy makeup and use the makeup I have and love the makeup I have. So I'm not decluttering to just purchase new. I'm decluttering so that I can use what I have. So I'm trying to, declutter with that mindset that these are not just, oh, we'll get rid of these because I don't love them and then we'll buy stuff I do love. We're dedicated, as I've already said this, but I'm decluttering these so that I can love what I have. And then I can give these to people who will love these. Like, I am pretty sure somebody is going to love some Charlotte Tilbury, like my mother, and some NARS, and Tarte, and Laura Geller, and these are some, and Cosmetics. There's some really nice brands in here. So, yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to get these out of sitting in my Alex 9 drawers and sitting in somebody else's home and being used every day. There we go. I'm trying to make myself feel better that I didn't hit the 40 mark, which wasn't even half, but I didn't even get my underestimate mark. Here we go. If you like this video, if you would like to see more videos by me, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified of my videos, push the bell. And if you are excited that this video is over, because I am, also like this video, remember, most importantly, to be nice to yourself because you are amazing. Have a great day. Bye.